You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That's the challenge. And of course, the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got. I have found in my experience that income does not far exceed personal development. Now, sometimes income takes a lucky jump. If somebody hands you $1 million, best you become a millionaire quickly. Otherwise, sure enough, it'll disappear. Somebody once said, if you took all the money in the world, divided it up equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. Incredible. Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. So instead of going after it, you work on yourself. Personal development. The big question is, what am I becoming here? Because true happiness is not contained in what you get. Happiness is contained in what you become. He said, Jim, if you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, just learn this lesson well. He said, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. For things to change for you, you've got to change. Otherwise, it isn't going to change. Now, here's the 4 major lessons in life to learn. Number 1, learn how to handle the winters. That's lesson 1. They come right after falls with regularity. Some are long and some are short and some are hard and some are easy, but they keep coming. There's all kinds. Economic winters, social winters, personal winters. When your heart is smashed in 1,000 pieces, you can't get rid of January by tearing it off the calendar. But here's what you can do. You can get stronger, you can get wiser, and you can get better. The winters won't change, but you can. And then Mr. Schoaf gave me a part of his very unique philosophy when he said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. Here's lesson 2. Learn how to take advantage of the spring. That's the second one. Spring is called opportunity. In fact, you have to get good at one of 2 things in life. Planting in the spring or begging in the fall. Take advantage of the springs quickly because there's only a few. Life is fairly brief. So you got to read every book you can get your hands on what to do with your springs while they're here. And take advantage, they soon run out. Here's the 3rd major lesson in life to learn. Learn how to protect your crops all summer. Sure enough, as soon as you've planted your garden in the spring, the busy bugs and the noxious weeds are out to take it. Unless you prevent it. And that's the 3rd major skill to learn. Here's 2 key phrases under number 3. First one, all good will be attacked. On this planet. Maybe not the next one we get to, but on this one, all good will be attacked. And here's the second phrase. All values must be defended. Now here's number 4. Learn how to reap in the fall without complaint. Take full responsibility for what happens to you. It's one of the highest forms of human maturity. I used to blame the government. I used to blame taxes. Look what you got left after they take everything. I blamed the traffic. I used to blame my car. I blamed company policy. I'll never forget one day, Mr. Schoaf was very kind, but he was also very blunt. When I finished, he looked my list over very carefully. He said, Mr. Rohn, big problem with your list. You ain't on it. And then let me give you a little philosophy that helped turn my life around. It's not what happens that determines the quality or the quantity of your life. It's not what happens. And the reason is because what happens to about everybody. No different. The sun went down on all of us last night. A common event, a happening. It's because it's not what happens, but rather it's what you do that changes everything. Starting tomorrow, what are you going to do that'll make a change in your life's direction? If you don't do something starting tomorrow that'll make a difference, guess what? It's gonna be the same. See, you don't ever have to be the same again after tonight, only by choice. If you don't like your present address, change it. You're not a tree. Now here's the best human virtue for finding out: curiosity. You might add a word to it that'll help: childish curiosity. What will kids do if they want to know something bad enough? They can ask 1,000 questions. You think they're through? They got another 1,000. 4 ways, in my opinion, to be like a child. Number 1 is curiosity. Number 2 is excitement. 3rd is faith. And 4th is trust. So if I had a word with you tonight, one-on-one, just you and me, I think my personal advice to you would be, this year, 1981, reach down inside of you and come up with some more of those remarkable human gifts. They're there, waiting to be utilized. And then change anything for you want to change. And I challenge you to do that, because you can change. If you don't like how it is for you, change it. If it doesn't suit you, change it. If it doesn't please you, change it. If it isn't enough, change it. And I challenge you to do that, because you can change. See, you don't ever have to be the same again after tonight, only by choice.